Hello, Aries. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, and 553 Tarot should review as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright. Jumping into this right away, you're kind of showing me that, even energetically speaking, you're kind of saying there's not much to say, there's just more to be done. Whatever this is, you are putting quite a bit of work and effort into. I feel like for you, it's just a matter of kind of keeping things running, keeping things going smoothly. There's a consideration, though, of how it actually is going. And that's what I find a little bit fascinating. There's a consideration of all this work and this effort. What's it amounting to? What's the result? It is a nice result. I do see that things are kind of beginning to pick up for you. So that's positive. At the same time, you're kind of showing me that because of this picking up of something, it's making it that much more difficult to kind of maintain and keep track of and kind of balance everything. But at the same time, you're kind of saying, you know what? I better kind of hold on tight here, because here we go. Yeah. I was feeling it. I was feeling it. Yeah, you're feeling it too, Aries. You're feeling it too. Yeah. It feels like you're a little bit out of your element. You're kind of like saying, it definitely uncharted territory. It almost seems and feels like the way that things have progressed and have moved forward, you're feeling a little bit like things are off the map for you speaking. And that's definitely regarding your own clarity and awareness as to the direction things are headed. You're kind of like saying, okay, well, I was working on this. It was moving forward and progressing. It almost seems and feels like that's a positive thing, but the circumstances are what's kind of considered a negative thing. And so trying to balance out the positive with the negative in this, you're saying, I need to kind of like, hold on. I need to kind of like slow things down and kind of more so be very aware of how I do things, how I move, how I act, how I communicate. It's a matter of self-awareness. I do see that it has taken its toll on you to the point where you are trying to figure out like, okay, what's a better angle to approach this from? I feel like even you're kind of like saying, hold on, pause. Okay. I'm hearing the words ride the dragon. Ride the dragon. And when the dragon picks up speed, don't fear the dragon. There you go. I like that. I like that. The dragon knows where to go. Even though its rider may not. Interesting example, I think. considering usually it's the writer that tells, what they're writing, where to go. But no, in this sense, the dragon's kind of going to do what the dragon's going to do. Yeah, you're kind of, it's interesting, Aries. This balance of positives and negatives. I'm looking at 999. Okay. Yeah. You own it. You have to own it, Aries. You have to own it. Like I said, it's like riding the dragon. It's kind of like, I don't know what this thing's gonna do. Hold on tight. Hold on tight and own it. You're showing me that even though having to move a certain type of way with the circumstances, you don't really want to have to do that. There's the adjustment. There's the adjustment. There's a bit of a learning curve there. There's the adjustment, which I do see is affecting you emotionally speaking, to where you're kind of saying, I'm not too sure if I'm 100% on board, literally, with this, but here we are and here we go. Something is clearly working out for you. And sometimes that's what it's about. Sometimes that's what it's about. It's kind of like saying, if you want to plant a garden, you kind of also have to weather the storms. You have to go through it. You have to go through it. But it's nice, though, because even though there's a lot of anxiety here, you're kind of like, you know what? Never mind, I got this. And it's like, you do. You do. And even energetically, you show me, I got this. So it's kind of like, now let's continue moving forward and see where this kind of goes. Let's see where the circumstances take me. There you go. Yeah. Nice energy. Why that, though? Nice energy, but why that, though? Gotcha. Interesting. Interesting energy, Aries. That's so fascinating. It's like saying, you love what you do for work. You just don't love having to maintain what you do for work. It's kind of like saying, if you're going to ride the dragon, there's going to be moments where the dragon will go where you don't want it to go. And that's kind of like, that's what you're going to have to make peace with here and surrender to. Is sometimes the situation, the circumstances will lead you in a direction you didn't plan for, didn't expect. And then all of a sudden, it's kind of like I'm having to readjust myself, readjust my perspective, and be like, you know what? It's going to go do that. It's like, you're going to stand in front of it and tell it no. Probably not, but it's interesting. You're kind of showing me that there's a lot of stability here that you've given a lot to, a lot of abundance as well. And I feel like for you, what you're saying is, I'm just going along for the ride to see where this takes me. And once again, you love what you do. It's just an energy of, there's difficulty in maintaining what you do. But, if you possibly are dealing with anyone, I don't feel like you are. But if you are, you could be dealing with an earth sign, an air sign, and that is all. Goodbye.